All right. Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. After our holiday weekend. Long weekend for anybody who was off for those few days for Thanksgiving into the weekend. Hopefully you had some good time off, got some rest, hung out, saw some family, some friends, did something fun, any of those things. Hopefully. Ours was a little bit crazy. We had a bunch of things going on, a lot of family being around. doing a lot of different stuff. I felt like I didn't sleep as well as I definitely woke up this morning and I was like, I would prefer to stay asleep for the next few hours. Which is, well, I guess I did stay up late just about every night. Maybe that's the problem. I'm just tired. I'm a little tired. Haven't recovered quite yet. Tried to take some naps in between, but did my best. What's up, Sora? Hi. I don't know what you want, sweetie. You went outside and you asked to come back in. What's up? What do you want, puppy girl? I know, the heater's gonna come back on. I know. It's cold outside. It's 25 degrees. It was 25 degrees out this morning, so it was freezing. Good thing we didn't have any moisture in the air, otherwise, man, might have had some snow. Good thing I got all my weatherproofing for my house done already, so. Got all my garden hoses put away. Got my little covers over my spigots put on so that they don't freeze and get all messed up this winter. Little things like that. Try to get as many of the leaves cleaned up as I could before we get those the snow to come in. So the big question is, we are officially December 1st, right? So we are 1 month away from the end of the year, end of 2025. Change over into 2026. The question is, we usually have, you can tell our cold weather is slowly starting to come in now. When will be the first snow? And we don't always have snow on Christmas or around that time. We do sometimes, but we don't always. So January is probably our most, February is when we get the most as far as snow. Not always in December, so that's the big question. I can have to look at the weather and see if we have. I know we've got cold coming in. I don't think we have any moisture. Yeah, see, for the next like 2 weeks, I don't see any snow. So it might be a rather warm Christmas this year. We'll see if we get some snow around then, but other than that, everything else is going pretty good. Just hanging out. Gonna work on some artwork projects today. Hopefully get some pages worked on. Continuing with the cleanup of book 3, getting it polished up, getting done with a lot of the illustrations and stuff like that, making sure everything is tight and there's no other changes that I need to make. I know we made a couple last week, little minor tweaks and adjustments, but we got through the first half of the book, making sure that things feel pretty good. Some of the wording was good, discussed some of the ideas about repetitiveness and how things should tie back to each other. All kinds of different things, all kinds of different ideas. So, yeah. So, first thing I want to do today, I actually want to switch over to Canva. The first thing, where is it? There it is. So, now that it is the first of the month, lots of things going on here on my side of the equation. Usually the beginning of the month is the busiest with a lot of repetitive things that happen every month, happening all in this first week. So if you didn't know, on Thursdays they do Kidlit Postcard Day, so the Kid Literature Postcard Day, they call it Kidlit, and that happens on, I think it happens on multiple platforms. I think the biggest one though is on Blue Sky. It seems to be the place where a lot of authors and stuff have landed. It's a pretty good community as far as stuff there. I wish I could figure out how to be slightly more active with it, but it's not like, I don't know, it's weird. It's not like the days of Twitter, the old days of Twitter. It's not as easy, it's not as flowing, it's, I don't know, kind of weird. Anyways, but I know I've talked about it on the show here before, but if you are an author or if you're looking to find artists or illustrators or anything like that, or editors or anything like that, the Kidlit postcard day tag that pops up on Thursday, which is the first Thursday of every month, definitely has a lot of people on it that post, like, so this is what mine looks like. I post an image, like a mini postcard thing with my information, who I am, where you can find me, and then I write a little blurb that goes along with the post, so that if people are interested in, like, I think I put on there interested in representation. So if like somebody sees my stuff and is just like, oh, this is kind of cool, I'd like to represent this person or talk to them about, maybe that's what I've kind of got set up at the moment. I'm not actively looking for representation. I'm trying to find somebody that would represent me. Like, I'm not going through people's profiles and digging to find somebody at the moment, just because I am self-publishing everything and I'm doing all this stuff by myself right now. So adding that to the trying to go a little bit more traditional publishing route, I'm not in that, but I want to leave it open to possibilities that if somebody comes by and is like, oh, I represent people that work in this style and this whatever, and this would be perfect for that, I know how to market this or whatever, I would not be opposed to hearing what they have to say and seeing if we would work out together. That's kind of where I'm at with that. I'm leaving things open to possibility because I want to see what doors I can open in a lot of ways. But yeah, so advice for anybody who is looking for author, editor, anything like that, definitely check that out. It's definitely worth it. Any of those things. So what I want to do is make, so you can see the last couple that I did this one, change up the little background a little bit there. Did this one. So now I want to make a new one. I try to change it up every time we do, every month. So there's a new little illustration that goes out for everybody. And I have a couple options that I want to look at for what I want to do. Let's see. Okay, I don't have that one saved in here yet. Thought about doing something like that. I was like, it's okay. I would definitely need to figure out some background stuff to do with it. I think the one I want to put on there, I think, is the one I figured out for that I turned into the coloring page that I colored myself. I think I can make that work. So we're going to export that. We'll go back up to Canva. Looks like the garbage truck is out there, so I may have to run out and grab my garbage can too. Let's go. That one matches. That one matches. Yeah, I definitely pick up my garbage right now. That's good. Okay, so now I can match the curves. Let's go, I think it's 45. Let's guess. Is it 45? Oh, it's 40. That was close. I feel like 40 is too shallow though. Nope, that's right. Cool. Let's move the position, the layer here. Okay, that's what that's doing. I wonder if we can change the background to kind of match that color. We can try. I think it's a saturation. Let's try this one. Could also do a different, more wild color. We could do like a red color. Can we do red? I don't know if we could do a red or not. Okay, that's a high saturation there. That saturation's up. Okay, so we had a orange color there. We had a bluish color, which is the typical color. More bright, darker. Do like a green, maybe. Maybe. Okay, maybe not. Oh, the tint is tinted as well. Okay, so there's a green. Let's see. That look not too bad. It's not too bad. It's different. Different than the typical one I do. Okay, leave it 0. Play with this some more again. I don't think I'm going to get the red that I want. Saturation brightness, no. I could do like a pinkish color. Still don't know why we got him in a little bow tie. Mrs. Tahoe wanted a little wanted our main character to be a little fancy boy. So he's got a little bow tie. I think we might go with the green. Kind of fits with our green. I was hoping for a red to tie a little bit more of that in. But I think that's gonna have to be okay. So one of the things that I wanted to do with this Kidlet postcard day is I wanted to make sure and keep it all the illustrations that I've done. So every piece of this is all created by me by hand, rather than trying to use elements from Canva's, I don't even know what these would be called. It's little graphics stuff. Because these are fun. Like I could put the little Christmas lights and stuff around the edges and stuff like that, but I didn't really illustrate that, right? So I try not to use any of these things here and just use purely the items that I've created. I feel like that's a better representation of my work that I do for myself in that way. So like we need to make that a little bit. Fix that. For some reason it always does this where it pulls the wrong thing. Yeah, see, I don't want that one. Cancel. I want the outside one. So now I should be able to move that over. I don't know, it's not going to let me pull it anymore. Okay. Done. There we go. Simple. It doesn't have to be anything crazy or wild or anything like that. It just kind of has to be, I feel like it has to just be a representation of your work in some way. We've got the green on green. Could change the, did this for weekly post. We should be getting into winter, so less green down here. What did I do? I took the saturation, dropped it down, increased the brightness a little bit. Maybe it's the contrast I want. It's contrast. I don't want to go completely gray. I don't want that snowy feeling, but I'm trying to just make adjustments to the colors rather than... Let's see, it's going to take saturation of the whole thing? No, just that one. Make it a cooler color, bluish. If I make it completely white, it's not really... Question is, which one did I think I used this one last time. Yeah, I think that works. We got the green kind of sky, kind of matches our green that's happening up here, but we have a kind of wintry feel of the mountains and stuff there. Yeah, not too bad. little happy holidays. Easy, right? Make little templates that you can use over and over again. It's definitely helpful. It makes a difference. Double check on Blue Sky real quick to make sure that I did. Make sure I see what I did last time. Oh, I did do the one where he's sleeping. Okay. That was the last one. That was 25 days ago. Yep, right on time. So I do this little thing in my head where when I create these posts that are basically repeated posts over and over again, I try to have a little bit of fun with them. I try to do something a little bit different each time. Make them, like not crazy different or unique, but just something as simple as, changing the background colors of the bottom half of this post here to kind of represent the change of the seasons that are going on right now. So we went from kind of this green, we still had some green out, some blue skies that were happening a few months ago. And then last month we had fall coming in, so a lot of oranges coming in now, leaf colors, grass is definitely not green anymore. And then we're slowly moving into the winter months where it's starting to get colder. Like we had a lot of frost on cars this morning and stuff like that. The green is kind of a stretch there, but it's for the matching part of it, but cooling down the bottom half of the page and make it look more cool and not necessarily frozen or snow covered, but we're kind of in that way. So doing little things like that, just kind of fun. I always wonder if people notice, if they realize that that's what's going on, if they go back and they see them and like, oh, wait a minute. Small little things like that. Same thing goes with our social media posts that we put out where I technically didn't need to make 3 of them. I could just make one and repeat it every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, but I kind of like the idea of having a small narrative where our character is reading each of the books grabbing them from the actual post and reading them and then stacking them and then working on a little something himself. I just think that guy's kind of cool, kind of fun. But I wonder if people notice. So if you're watching this video on YouTube, or if you're here or watching this later on Twitch, and you've come from the social media and happen to see those posts, did you notice the little changes in some of those things? Let me know. Let me know in the comments. The other big one that I do is the bottom of my weekly posts. So if you look at our video here, it's actually gonna restart. No. Corner video. Let's restart it here. This is another one where the colors change. Like we notice the colors change every week. The banner here behind the words, that changes. The sky changes. But also there's a little comic strip kind of thing that happens at the bottom of every page too, or every post every week. So it feels like I'm doing little micro fun, kind of like mini comic strips, mini comic strips in a way. Ooh, is that a Star Horse? Bungie Star Horse? Ooh, nice. Hello, Sunny. Welcome. But I wonder if anybody notices some of those, or nobody says anything, but I wonder if people notice. Ding. All right, all right, all right. Yep. Ooh, Vex on the field. Yep. Did I do a good impression? Did I do it right? Did I do it justice? Yeah, I got the thumbs up. Woohoo! And a smoky witness. Oh my god, you're just giving me all the Destiny ones. Titan with a big old sword. Wipe. Yeah, we gotta wipe. I am almost done with the DPS Christmas cards. I think I've got everybody that has signed up, I think has signed up that's going to get one this year. I'm just working on putting together a little something extra to go into the cards this year. So normally what I do at the end of the year is I do gifts for the admin. So for Mums, for Thunder, for Ghost Guy, and for Metal, I usually send them a little like thank you thing at the end of the year, a little admin gift. And this year, I decided not to do that and kind of share the wealth a little bit more all around. So normally I would just send out the card, the DPS Christmas card, but this year everybody's getting a little something extra in their card. So I think there's about 15 of them. So I still got a little bit of work. I'm hand making some stuff. So everybody gets a little something. It's not anything crazy, but it's just a little something. Now Alex and I have to fund the next year Christmas card. Yeah, we will cross that road once we get there. We'll see what happens. What color lightsaber are you guys going with? I'm going with purple because I like to cuss and I like Samuel L. Jackson. That's fair. Like, that's a good reason to go for that, for sure. I think I'm going to go for the red one because colors and me. That just makes sense. But I think so it depends on the activity. Where you get it from and how you get them, so. Zip files. Oh no, I don't want the whole thing. I just want the first one. Download. Current page. There we go. Done. PNG. There we go. That's what I wanted. Didn't want the whole thing. 12/1/25. Because it's too big to fit my sheath. Wow. That's pretty funny. Okay, so we got the Kidlit postcard day graphic stuff done. I believe. I don't think I want to do anything else to that one. Do have to work on the Winter Wonderland's social media post though. We're doing runaround work today. If you guys didn't realize, getting some other stuff done. Oops, I want to mute my phone so that doesn't pop up on. If I go red, can I go see Younglings? Yikes. Yikes. I'm trying to remember the name of the Rip Younglings. What are the name of the little babies in, oh god, what are they called? From the dregs, not the dregs, the Oh, I can't remember it. They have a plushie of it and everything. The little... Oh my god, I can't even remember their name. Elixni, yeah, Elixni babies. No, not Screepers, Elixni babies. Do not let Sunny anywhere near the Elixni babies. Screepers, that's a whole different scenario. Even though they do have baby Screepers. Mini Screepers? I will secure my new empire. Oh no. We have unleashed a darkness on the world. Screeblings, there you go. We got there. We got there. It took a minute. We had to go around, but we got there finally. That's funny. Hey, thank you, Bishek, for contributing towards our assistant patch. Let's see if he's in his spot. Oh, he is in his spot. Look at that. Sometimes he's down on the heater. Sometimes he's up in his little bassinet. Just really depends. Hey, thank you, Sunny, for
Sunny underscore Ruth bet the assistant.
Hey, why won't it let me move it? There it goes. Little baby man. Yeah, I think it was my daughter that had decided to call it the bassinet, which is not really a bassinet, but he is laying on a baby blanket, so we just kind of, like, it's lower to the ground, it's kind of rounded shape, he lays in it a bunch, got a baby blanket in it, so we're just like, yeah, it's his bassinet. It's cute. It's fine. Sonny quit petting his butt. It wouldn't let me move it for some reason. You can pet the patch now and it'll be in the right spot. If you would like. We are at 70% raised with, it says with 2 days left, but I'm going to change that. We'll give a couple more days with that. Your dog has baby blankets. They're like the perfect size for them, so it makes sense. Hey, Sunny contributed towards our assistant. Yay, now we're at 75%. We're at 30k raised. Look at that. It shall be a decree in my empire. Yeah, now we can pet. Redeem, we can pet the assistant and a pet. Aww.
Tahoe anime pet the assistant.
Let's see. We need to go into Twitch. Is it under settings? Where is it under? It's not under content. Where is it? Is it under alerts? There it is. Alerts. No, it's not alerts. Viewer rewards. That's where it's at. I'm gonna go there. We need to extend it. Let's extend it like 15 days. Extend duration. There we go. Okay, now that should give us... He is a sleepy boy. Okay, so now we have 15 days to get the last... Oh, look at that, we're at 76% now. We're getting there. Do you guys ever get matcha at Starbucks? I do not. I am not a coffee person, so I don't set foot in the Bucks of Star at all. I get refreshers. Oh, I want to try the brown sugar syrup in it, but I don't know if that's normal. Just sounds good. Brown sugar and matcha. I don't know. You'd have to try it and tell us how it is. Could be the greatest thing, could be the worst thing. just depends. It could be an abomination. Okay, so I gotta go find some photos. I want to start making my own iced coffee and matcha latte at home. That sounds cool. Do they have like a... Is it something you have to have like a machine for, or is it something that you can just like make on your own? Like my credit card after the last week. Did you? Oh, that's right. You bought a ship, didn't you? You were busy working on getting a ship together. I'm pretty sure that's what you had told me. Oh, plural. Oh, ships. My bad. My bad. You are shipping it, is what you're doing. I had no self-control, Sonny. That's okay. Did you have fun? Was supposed to be one? Oh no. One of these things is not like the other. Let's see. I've got one video that's, ooh, it's almost like a perfect length. It's 1 minute and 8 seconds. Might have, that might be perfect. Let's see, I gotta download it first. Where can I put it? Can I put it there? I did. They are assets that have liquidity. Oh, so you can resell them. If I ever wanted to sell my account, would be a good way to make my money back. Gotcha. You're an asset procurement stage. I getcha. You're such an asset. I'm sorry. I had to. It was right there in front of me. I'll see myself out. My bad. Yep, those are the assets I was talking about. Yeah, we'll download this video and we'll see if this will work or not. He's got the rumps. Well, I'm glad everybody's back around and able to come by the stream. I kind of was wondering when I did the stream on Friday, I was like, okay, so either Friday's going to be extremely quiet or it's going to be extremely busy because either people are out running around doing things, going to Black Friday sales and stuff like that, or a lot of them are going to be home because they don't want to be out with the crazy people running around in Black Friday sales. The first one was correct. People were out running around. It was a very quiet stream. Productive for me because I was able to get a bunch of stuff done, but very quiet. I was gonna say, I know if you weren't there that it was probably busy or slammed. I was just like, my indicator right now is like if Sunny's here or and talking, then it's kind of slow a little bit. If he's here but not talking, that means it's got a little bit busy. If it doesn't come at all, then it's probably uber busy and there's just no way he can get away from anything. So like I had the inkling of understanding what was going on. It's kind of like Midwest states using IHOP as their way of determining whether or not the severity of a weather is bad or not. If the IHOP is open, you're good. If the IHOP is closed, you're fucked. Orange chicken for breakfast? Nice. Let's turn up the volume here. See if this video is going to work. You know what? Actually, I don't think you guys can hear this. I'm gonna have to double check to see if this pulls audio from. Let me see. Let me know if you guys can hear this or not. No, it's not pulling audio for you guys. Okay. Yeah, the video. It has audio from it because this is a video that I filmed, but okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was set up to come through or not, but I realized it's not capturing the audio from it, which is fine. You guys don't need to hear the craziness. I do want to figure out why it's glitching the video, though. I don't know. I think that's a cute video. I think that might be this week's post. I have photos as well. I don't think I'm gonna need them though, because this is a minute and 8 seconds long. The video is. Plus the two ends, which are 6.5, and I think 6.5 at the other side. I forgot I had shot that video. Oh, that one's 6. That one's 6.5. So I have to figure out a little bit of... Don't want to speed it up. That'll make everything sound weird. I do need to cut... I need to cut 20 seconds out somehow. There you go. It would look something like that. I had to cut. I'm gonna figure out how to cut 20 seconds out, which is a huge amount of time out of this video, unfortunately. I mean, I could cut most of that beginning part because we don't really do or say anything at the beginning there. That's my daughter, by the way. All right, Michelle, you're on stream. Look at that face. Look at that goober. That's my goober. Oh, there's my other goober. This is my family. I think I can cut. I really like all of that. Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to cut it. I'm not a goober. I was there to be cute. I forgot you were here. But you're my goober. I mean, you can't get any more. Yes, cute goober. Look at this goober. Look at that. That's for sure a goober. We can zoom in on this goober here. Yep. 100%. You're my little spoon. That's funny. Aw, that's a good pair. Certified goober alert, right? There you go. Face reveal for everybody. This is Mrs. Tahoe. Just Dreamer. Oh, that's right. You did say, okay, I gotta get you guys the audio so you can hear this. All right, please hold while I'm assessing the stuff here. Back with audio capture. Do I want to audio capture? Let's try that. We want application capture. Canva. Okay. Okay, so the question is, does it work?
I'm sorry, what?
Oh, it does work. Okay, cool. It was really freaking loud though, because I turned this way up. Let's put this back to... Actually, let's go up to like 150. We can pause the music for a second too. You guys get to hear the fun.
I'm sorry, what?
You go throw a tantrum.
With our attention where?
You want a serious picture?
What do you got here, Michelle?
Okay, here we go. So far we've got over 70 t-shirts right here. Not all of them are put out, but like most of them are. We got at least 7 sun catchers, all themed differently or just colors.
She don't go for prizes.
You gotta practice not doing Italian hands while you talk.
Yeah,
You can't
right.
tell me anything.
Good luck. Hi, miss. What do you have here?
Grace? Oh, this is my husband's artwork. I'm here to be cute.
See, right there. She says it right there. She confirms. I'm just here to be cute. How about that? That's a goober response right there. That's exactly what that is. She does this. Yes, she does. She does. No, so daughter is my protege for sure. She takes after me. She traits, all of the things. Very scary at sometimes, but very funny at other times. And son is very much like my wife here. Is very much like Dreamer. So we both got an offshoot of ourselves in our children through no effort at all. Like we didn't choose which one got which one. But it's pretty funny that, yeah, she does the Italian hands too.
Okay. Good job. We're being authentic on this one.
An old guy. Real old. He's old. Oh, sorry. I had to be.
Look, we got our new holiday.
I keep seeing little artifacts happen in the video. I wonder if that will be there when...
Yay!
Goober. And then Dreamer at the end. There you go.
I'm sorry, what?
Oh, that played the video again. Oops, that won't play the video again. I'm gonna go back to music. Oh, that was funny. Okay, we'll turn off that capture so you guys don't have to listen to that every time I'm going back and forth. I might have to cut out... If I have 20 seconds here, I might have to cut the whole back end of this video out. I could save 6.5 seconds there if I delete that. And then I still have to cut 13 though. I'm just here to look cute. Yep, that is the... I should put the subtitles on so that so people can see that. That would be funny. Yeah, that is Dreamer's official position in the Tahoe Anime Company is cute. That is her official title. So, yeah. Goes on all of her official documents and stuff like that. Yeah. The cute one. You know what? You want to know what the crazy part is, Sunny? She's fucking good at it too, and it works because people always stop by and talk to her because she's the freaking cute one, and I appreciate that, and I love that, and I'm glad because she has that magnetic personality. People want to come up and talk to her, so it works. It works. Table's coming apart. All right, people, so we are coming up on our first ad break here in about 15 seconds. So I'm going to pause right here. We'll swap over to our cam, see if our assistant is there. He is. Good. Excellent. And we'll pause for the moment. This way you guys don't miss anything, especially for those who are not subscribed. And when we're done with those 3 minutes of ads, after I go grab something to drink and stuff, we'll come back and we'll keep going, keep working on stuff for the day. Hopefully get to some book 3 pages on our, maybe our second or third hour, depending on how far we get on this video, or if I get tired of working on it. So we'll see how it goes, but stick around and we'll be right back. I'm still here, but I am back. I got something to drink. You didn't realize that I could make the little character disappear? Did you not know that? I've been doing that for a little while? Or did you forget that I was doing that? I forgot. I thought it was just a fun, cute little thing that I have the ability to do. So like when I step away from the computer, I hide the character. So it's kind of fun. Gives it a little bit more personality, you know? I'm hoping to, at some point, I'd love to be able to turn this little guy into a full V2 model. I can put it into my program. I can mess with it, but I'm trying to decide if I want a more serious one. Not quite sure yet. That's live 2D cubism, yeah. Maybe at some point. I gotta figure it out. If these keep going well. The little PNG tuber's not too bad though. It does what I want it to do. Also need to figure out how to not to ruin my desk here, my desktop. Alright. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back from a little break. I did go get something to drink. Yep, got some apple juice for now. Even though it was 25 degrees out this morning, I still haven't quite hit my hot cocoa phase for the year. Once it gets to that, I don't know. I don't know if it's for snow. I don't know when it hits, but then I swap over and I start making a lot more hot cocos and stuff like that. Was the 30s for you? Yeah, it's getting cold. It's getting cold. I used to laugh because I would tell people that I lived in California and stuff like that, and they'd be like, oh, it's all, warm weather and stuff like that. And I'm like, okay, where I lived and where I grew up, it would get down as low as negative 10s, 20s, and we're talking about negatives, it would get down into, and we would get anywhere from an average of 3 to 6 feet of snow. And I lived in the lower section of that. Up at the higher points of the mountain and stuff like that, they would get anywhere from 10 to 20 feet of snow on average. So my experience living in a border town in California, drastically different than a majority of the people, or the majority of what people think California is like. So big difference there. If I'm at dinner, I drink hot chocolate with whipped cream. Yeah. All right, a diner. Gotcha. Yeah, that's the thing though. Diner hot cocos are just like, they don't care. They're just like, oh, just put as much cocoa in it as you can. That's the way I'm at. Dreamer, Mrs. Tahoe, always sees me making my own cocos, and she's like, dude, you put too many spoonfuls of the cocoa in there. I'm like, exactly. It's not supposed to taste like brown water. It's supposed to taste like cocoa. You gotta put enough in. I may put too much in, but it doesn't taste like brown water. That's for dang sure. I say no to brown water in any form. It has to be tasty at the very least. He's cuckoo for cocoa. Yes, thank you. I didn't want to say it because I knew that was yours to say. So Puffs, I'm like, there you go. I gave it the time it deserved for the Cocoa Puffs. Well done, sir. Well done. Okay, I'm gonna figure out if there's anywhere I can cut 20 seconds out of this. Problem is it's almost the perfect video, and I don't think if I sped it up, it would probably be, if I did that much, I would still have to cut 6 seconds out somewhere, which I could cut the whole end of the video, so that would work. It makes it sound weird. Dang it. I was hoping it was just under, like sometimes if you speed up the video to like 1.5 or 2, that's when it feels like it gets, I was hoping 1.25, which is even lower, would be, nope, but you can definitely tell the video is sped up that way. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Prospero año y felicidad. Yeah? See? No? I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. Yep, there you go. I know the song. Feliz Navidad. There you go. There's another clip for you, Sonny, of me singing. God dang it. You get me every time. It always gets me when it plays on the radio. Ah, yes. God, I haven't listened to the radio in years now. Holy crap. We do have a Spotify playlist that Dreamer has put together that has all of those classic songs. So yeah, it's essentially just listening to radio, but it's a curated one that she put together for us. All right, let's just get rid of this. Let's sacrifice that at the moment. We've got 13 seconds, so we need to get rid of somewhere. Might need to start. Might have to start there. That turn. I like the walk up though. I also have to download this to see. Let's look at the preview real quick. Maybe the jitters and the glitches that are in the video are not actually there. They're just... No, they're still there. Weird little artifacts in the video. Figure out somewhere else in between that we can cut 13 seconds from. Problem is it's just good. This is a good video, like a good... I don't want to cut anything anywhere. I don't know what to do. Do you have a fondness for that song, Sonny? Is that the kicker of it? Does that one tickle your fancy a little bit? Or is it just so overplayed that you just have it ingrained in your brain? It's just there all the time. There are certain holiday Christmas songs that I just have burned into my brain that they will always be there. 13 seconds. Actually, it doesn't matter if it's a minute and 20 seconds. Oh no, can it be? So the reason why I try to keep it under a minute, try to keep the video within that 60 seconds is because if I want to use audio on the video, on the YouTube short or anything like that, it has to be less. It has to be 60 seconds or less. So that's usually why I have to cut the video to be 60 seconds only. but we're not using music this time because we have audio from the video. So I could technically, I think I can leave it at 1:20. I have to see what size video, how long can a YouTube, wow, I can't spell, a YouTube short be. A YouTube short can be 3 minutes. Okay. Okay. A video over 60 seconds must use royalty-free music from the shorts audio library, or they may be blocked and will not be eligible for monetization. That's fine. I'm not monetizing it anyways. Okay. How long is a Instagram reel, which I'm pretty sure are much longer. Same, 3 minutes. But the maximum length is 15 minutes. Oh, interesting. I didn't know you could do 15-minute videos on Instagram. Let's see. And then the third one would be, all has to do with the music. A TikTok video can be up to 10 minutes long. When recorded directly in the app, while uploaded videos can be up to 60 minutes long. Oh shit, I thought I said 60 seconds. That's 60 minutes. Well, the longer videos are now supported. Shorter clips are more effective for high engagement. Interesting. Okay. So I don't have to worry about that at all. Clipped. I'll have to edit it when I get home. That's funny. Yeah, they do like stories on there, like I listen to. Gotcha. I'm sure they are AI generated. Wait, what are we talking about? Yeah, they do like stories on there on the radio? You lost me. I'm not sure what you're talking about. So that means that I only have 6 seconds here, 6.5, and 6 seconds there. So I may have to pull some of my... Oh, TikTok and Instagram Reels. Gotcha. Which I could definitely do. I do have some of my audio. Well, they have a free music option? Well, look at that. They got some free musics on Canva that you can use. Okay, cool. I got some options to play with. Sweet. See, I find new things all the time. You never know. That's probably, you may be right, Sunny, that these are probably AI generated royalty-free music stuff. Possibly. They're super generic. Cool. Yeah, I'll have to play with this a little bit later to see what what I want to do, because I thought I had uploads, audio. This is a mouse click. It's a blip. I have some of my music that I've made on here somewhere. I just have to find it and see which one may or may not fit, if I want to use that or not. I don't know if I can use the chill hop stuff on these videos. I'll have to look at the editor on YouTube and on Instagram to see whether or not they let me to have. I'm pretty sure Instagram lets you have multiple audio sources, but it has to be within that 60 seconds. You can't have more than that. But I'll have to play with that a little bit. Cool. Well, that would make this tons easier for this week if I just use that video. So we do have on Saturday, 'tis the season. The Arena Public Market is going to allow us to come and set up some tables and do an author signing, book selling event. So I will have another video about that coming out probably next week, and how well that went, and get some pictures and some videos from that as well. So I got some promotion stuff to put out for that this week, but this is like a bunch of stuff all came together at one time. We had our Winter Wonderland event come out last weekend, a couple weekends ago. Last weekend was Thanksgiving. The weekend before that was, that was the Winter Wonderland. So it's been kind of like a busy couple weeks trying to put out videos and make sure that we're promoting the next things. And this will be our last in-person event for the year. So if you have missed us or haven't had a chance to come by and check out all of the cool local authors in the area, this will be a good spot, good chance to come out and do that. So that's what I'm working on this week. That's why getting some of this other stuff put together, the Kidlit postcard, this weekly video and stuff like that. I've been I really need to work on those during stream and stuff today, because everything's a little bit compressed at the moment. So, but it's okay. I think it's going to work out just fine. All right, let's switch over. Go back to Illustrator. Get rid of that for the moment. Hello, Moto. Let's go to book 3 stuff. What's up, Sora? Do you need something? Let's open up this. We got done with 19 this week. Let's go. We're going to be on 20 through 31 today. There it is. Okay. Do you need something, puppy? Are you okay? The dog is staring at me. I don't know why. Hi, what's up? Come here. What's going on, huh? I know you don't like the heater, but no, you gotta come here if you want something from me. No, come here. Come on, come on. I know you don't. I don't know why you don't like the heater. What do you want? Are you not feeling well? What's happening? Are you sad because you didn't get a walk today? I'm sorry, Mom had to go to the dentist. Don't flop on the ground. That's not my fault. We don't get to chew on greeny chew toys like you do. Not the same. I gotta go to the dentist. You should probably go to the dentist. I should probably go to the dentist. Do you want to go outside? Okay, she wants to go outside, so. Actually, what we'll do... I'll tell you what, we'll put on the outside cam real quick. And then I'll let her out So I will be back in 1 second. I returned. Yeah, sometimes she's funny when she wants to be out, she wants to be out. When she wants to be in, she wants to be in. And there are some times that she wants to be out all day, and there are some times where she goes out, goes to the bathroom, and is just like, you know what? It's cold, windy, I don't want to be out here. And she comes right back inside. I think she's a little mad that she didn't get her walk this morning, so she wants to go run and be free. I just hope we get some snow sometime soon, because she loves to go and play in the snow. It's one of her favorite things to go do. She's like a little bunny rabbit just jumping around in there. Oh, look, she didn't even go. She's gonna come back to the door. She's gonna go over to the camera. She's gonna go lay down out there. Silly dog. Silly dog. Okay. Moving on. Number 20. Let me make sure she's not by the door. Nope, she's just laying down out there. Okay, so page 20. We do a couple things here. I introduce a huge action, a big thing that happens, where we're flinging open the doors of our box, our strange, mysterious box that we've been trying to figure out what's inside of. Did a little hint here right before things happen. Oh, this flap looks a little loose. Maybe if I pull as hard as I can, it will open. Okay, so got our shadows. Kind of introduce this like explosion thing happening. Let's open up 21 as well, because this is our page afterwards. Our dramatic, classic anime pose where character comes out and there's this smoke billowing out all over the place. I wanted it to be like not necessarily scary, but I wanted it to have a little bit of presence here, like it was that downward looking shot where everything kind of bends and arcs behind it. That's why I kind of bent the shadows around. Very, very comic book-esque, right? Very manga page-esque. I really went for that vibe here. Okay, there we go. Had to refresh our stream chat. It was being funky. Okay, I see a couple things that I want to fix here. I think this is fine. The ah is fine. We're breaking a bunch of different things. We have our little stitches here, but everything is passing past or through the stitches. The words are breaking out of the stitches. The light is breaking out of the stitches. Actually, let's trim this up. Our character is passing through the stitches, so breaking part of that as well. Is there anything else that I can add to this to enhance what's going on here? I know in a lot of panel work that artists do, they do speed lines. I don't know if that's worth anything or not to do speed lines. Like I could elongate. Yeah, there's some actions that I'm like, I'm not sure if I should try to take. I might have to see about pulling some examples. I don't think elongating the shadow kind of worked a little bit, but I kind of use them in, I don't know, maybe those aren't speed lines considered. Those are kind of like shock lines, is what those are. I'd originally done this to give it a little bit more. Huh. I don't know if that works or not. Okay, I like that a little bit better. It's more concentrated. The speed lines, if you don't know what they are, they're those little crosshatch marks. And they can be used for various effects, depending on what you're trying to do. Let me see if I can pull one. You can buy them. I know I can make my own. I just want to see what it would look like on a page or on this page kind of thing. I don't want to go too crazy with it. Licensable. Let's see. Save image as. May not be enough. We'll see. Let's see, let's find a layer. Let's put that above that layer. It's going to be white, but big. It's going to be smaller, just an example of what it looks like. Can I do... Oh, I can. Oh, didn't know that. So this is what speed lines would look like, kind of the idea. Let's get rid of this. Might have to see if we can find a better example to try. So essentially just really pointy lines, but a whole bunch of them so that you can direct action and movement in a very specific way. Kind of what I was trying to hope to do with this, kind of play with that a little bit, but it's okay. But I think there's a possibility I could do something like this and make it work. Okay, yeah, we're definitely gonna have to play with that a little bit. That. Where is our... Okay, there's our lines there. Let's take this and put this back behind that. Let's make a new layer. We're gonna play with this a little bit today. We'll do some experiments. Want this to be black. Some of them are thicker than others, some of them are thin. Just depends. I could probably make a couple of these way thinner, which I probably should do. Play with that a little bit afterwards. This for the moment. Yeah. They gotta be super thin. I don't know if the speed lines are gonna be what I want them to be. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. Maybe that's what I'm doing wrong. I need to think. Yeah, okay. I am thinking a bit wrong. I'm trying to curve too much of that, which is fine for that style, but I think I want to go more. Where is it at? Where's my example at? Thinking more of like Smash Brothers, where they do the KO. Oh, I could do a KO style. We could do like a KO style. Kind of like he KO'd himself. Okay, let's try that. Let's try this one more time. Where are we at? Let's trim. Where is this line at? Select all. Okay, I don't know what that is, but that's fine. Let's just go. No guarantees if this is going to work or not. Hi, Sundre. How are you? Thanks for coming by and watching the stream last night. Appreciate that. I don't like these speed lines at all. It's not working. I was till after was up to shenanigans. Yeah, and your ships. A hearty salute from Snoopy. Thank you, I appreciate that. How's it going? How are you today? Don't think this is what I want. I guess it depends. I guess it depends on if I want to cut that or not. Kind of gives a feel that I want. Let's see. This one here. So let's duplicate this layer. Duplicate. We're making little micro versions of this real quick. So that's those dots. We don't need those. We need that. Copy. Put that on here. And select the background. Minus the 2. Yeah, I don't know if I like that or not. Almost like that a little bit better still. Just trying to figure out if there was a... if I could use this manga speed lines like this to... just another piece of it to bring into the books. I think part of the idea of what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to introduce some of the concepts and ideas that are in that form of media, in that graphic novel style, manga style, anime style, that they use all the time, and kind of introduce them in these types of books. Not like super hardcore, but a little bit. So that's kind of what we did with page 21, right? Like we kind of introduced that larger than life style that's going on in this page. But this feels like I have an opportunity to do something like the speed lines here, but definitely doesn't feel like I'm capitalizing on it as well as I probably could be. I'm definitely not doing it justice, let's just say that. By any means necessary. Like that kind of works. I don't think changing it. No, it definitely has to be the black style. I could also change those to be color. I wonder if we pull the color from the background here. This one, and we just darken that up. Yeah, it feels like I'm stretching here a little bit. I don't think this is the... I don't know, I don't think this is the point for these quite yet. Yeah, I don't think this is the page for it. Dang it. I was kind of hoping that would work a little bit. I had hope when I saw this, I was like, okay, that's not too bad. Like, and maybe if I stylize them like this, maybe? Let's try that. Let's move things around a little bit here. See if I can get this represented a little bit better. Few of these. Let's turn these white for the moment so I can see it actually. Can't freaking see them. We'll make a blue. There we go. I can see them. Problem is I don't have any formal training in doing manga, so I feel like I'm working with one hand tied behind my back in certain ways. May or may not be true. Oops, that's not what I wanted to copy. Oops, that's not right either. Copy, paste, there we go. Yeah, like some of those need to be thicker to make it work. It might actually work. Definitely need to add some more lines. We need to turn them a little bit here. Yeah, I think that might work better. Okay, cool. Yeah, I can throw in some doubles here. That should help a little bit. Yeah, I kind of do like that a little bit. Make it bigger. So the question is, do I add more? Do I add some bigger ones? I don't think adding... I don't think adding that in is going to do me anything here. Yeah, we almost have like a two panel spread that's very graphic novel-esque. Problem is that we don't have any ground to ground our character in right now. But I do like, okay, so I'm looking at the small copy of it up in the right hand corner, and you can definitely see the box to the left. You can see the little loop, white loop in the middle, and then you can see our character flying off, and it's very, like, all of those things are very pronounced like that. I could probably make them bigger. And then the ah coming off of this. Don't know if I can make that much bigger with him being really close to the edge. Okay, no, I could do that. So that would be, let's get rid of that. These two, face, mouth, back. Let's do these two. And the shadows. Shadows. That's the speed line stuff. Too much there. It's gonna make that too. I did just hear the puppy dogs yell for me. Okay. I'm gonna go. Let's actually, how much time do we have left to our, oh, okay, we're almost to our break. I do kind of like that. Hold on, let me check. Alright, yeah, I gotta go let the puppy in. She's sitting by the door, waiting for me to come get her, so I'll be right back. You get cold out there? Husky getting cold, that's a funny question. No, you go lay on your blanket. You go lay. Lay down there. You can lay on your blanket or you can lay in your bed. One of the two. She's like, I don't know what I want to do. Oh man, you were. Oh, now you're over here. Is it one of those type of days? I'm sorry. Mom said she's going to take you on a walk later. I can't help you with that right now. I'm working. Sorry. I know. You're going to look at me with those big blue eyes. What do you want? It's not that simple. Yes, I know the movie. She really doesn't know what she wants. She's jumping around on the different couches and everything, trying to figure out what she wants to do. It happens. I don't know. We'll have to. This page is. I definitely like the bigger size here, so that definitely works. If I have to go back to having this on here, that'll be fine. If I go back and change my mind, let's go ahead and save this real quick. We're about a minute out from our first break here. Are you okay, Sora? You just not know what you want to do. Sorry. She looks at me like I did something to her. You made me come inside. You asked. All right, give me a second, sweetie. But yeah, why don't we pause for here for the moment, and then I'll wrestle with this in my head a little bit, see what I want to do. If I think it works, it kind of works, kind of gives me a little bit. I don't know if it needs more. I need more. Could always duplicate it and see what we can do with that, but we'll mess with that a little bit after we get back from our break here. Just our 3-minute, our little ad break here coming up in about 10 seconds. So stick around, stay tuned. We will be right back. Our assistant is not in his location, so we're just going to get a little lovely look outside at the moment. So, but we'll see you in a few. I think, oh, there's our ad break. I think I figured it out, Sunny. She wants to play. She wants to mess around in a rough house right now. She's got energies and she doesn't know how to get it out. You wanted me to go outside with you and throw the ball for you, but you only chase it twice. You only chase it twice. I'm sorry. If you chase it more than that, I would go out there and throw it for you a whole bunch, but I know 2 is not enough for you, though. She's all pent up. Yeah, she, unfortunately, Dreamer had to go to the dentist this morning, so she didn't get her normal walk in the morning time. So she's got a little restless energy. And usually she's pretty good. She can handle a day where we are busy and we don't get a walk for her, and she's not like crazy, but it's kind of like those dogs when they pace and you're like, something's wrong, but they don't really know how to let you know that they're just antsy and they don't know how to get it out of themselves. That's what she's kind of doing. She's kind of bouncing around. She'll jump in her bed, and then she'll jump on the couch, and then she'll jump off the couch, and then go over to the other couch, jump on that couch, spin around a couple times, jump off the couch. Like, she's like, she went outside. You saw her go outside for a few minutes, but she went and laid down, but didn't really run around and do anything. So I know, sweetie, I know. Mom said she's gonna take you. It happens. It happens sometimes. All right. I forgot what I was going to be doing on this little break. Still have stuff to drink. Oh, I know what I was going to do. I was going to keep doing some research. Yeah, I think we definitely need more lines to enhance what we got going on here. We could go crazy with the lines. I don't want to do crazy with the lines. All right, welcome back, everybody. We'll we were at our little break, I was discussing with Sunny. I think I figured out what was up with Sora. I think she's got a little bit of energies and she doesn't know quite how to get it out. I think she wants me to take her out and throw the ball around with her because she like wanted to wrestle with me just a second ago, and I gave her a little bit, but not a lot. Gonna need a little bit more. So. But unfortunately, she's gonna have to wait at least for another hour. Then we can mess around. This is the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. Oh, we can actually... Our assistant is back. See, there we go. You can see he's sitting right on the heater and it's blowing right up the side of him. Super happy. He's got two spots. He's either in the bassinet or he's down on this heater vent right here. And he's been laying on that little corner, putting his little paw up on that corner. It's kind of funny. Just a little guy. Okay, let's see if I can duplicate these up or not. Mess them all up. It's not gonna work the way I want it to. I was hoping to be able to just turn them or something like that and get them to work. Doubling them up, but kind of doesn't work. Kind of does. You have to move them around a little bit more. Let's take this one. Just gonna move a couple of these around so that it feel as similar. Okay, we double them up now, move them around. I do kind of like it though. It does put the emphasis on him flying. When we have the action, that is another way I can get in some manga inspiration in here is by putting these speed lines in. Question becomes, do I like that? think I like that better. Yeah. Can I get away with having both? Can I dim this down more? I think it depends on which one I think is more important, the movement or the explosion of the... I think that's kind of what we've swapped for here, is that we went from, you know, pulling really hard. This was kind of like that explosion of force and power that's coming out of there. But this is more of the... I think we do need the explosion too. But it needs to be a little... It needs to be different, it needs to change, because this is more focused on the flying away. Honestly, don't know what that's doing. Oh, okay. I know what that's doing. But I want to mimic... This is overlay 25%. Okay. This is multiply 25%. Overlay 25%. There we go. I was like, I have to rebuild that. I was like, no, I already did it. Cool. Back to the explosion idea. I also have... No, I don't like that. Definitely takes away from it. Okay, so we can get rid of the house. We can get rid of that background color because that's not helping us anymore. Sometimes reducing the extra stuff that you have in a file is important too. Maybe this would work if it was reduced down to just one blast coming out of it. We might not need the spinny effect that he has going on with him if we're going to do that. Come on. Let's go. Oh, it's not blasting out of the frame. Let's see, don't need that to go as far. Let's see. I had that on top there before. I'm gonna want those. Okay, maybe I'm fighting it the wrong way. Maybe that's what I need to do, is just do like a little kapow over here. And then the rest of the movement has to do with the speed lines going out. I don't mind that. Yeah, I think that's better. I think it's a combination of the two things, so. Oh, I forgot I was gonna go grab my garbage can during our last break. Oh well. I'll grab it afterwards. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. Let's look at it from your guys' perspective. Yeah, we still get our movement with our loop here. We get our pop with our color are yellow here, like the flaps are slamming open like that. So there's a lot of energy being shown here. That's the whole idea. Is like we're trying to show that there's motion involved, just for fun, and there's a lot of energy being happening right here. So that's kind of balancing those things. Like we want that slammed open box doors essentially, and then that causing the flight of our character here, which is way over the top. It's definitely way more silly than it should be. And then our speed line saying that this happens very, like we're indicating that this happened very quickly with what's going on there. So I think that works pretty well. I'd have to put it into our template and see. Let's go ahead and export that out. Sometimes you can never tell until you put them side by side with each other. 20 place, okay. Get rid of that one. Keep that one for the moment. Oops, went into the wrong folder. Embed. Yeah, I guess the question is whether or not I pushed it too hard to have that. It would be the first time that we're using speed lines in these type of books. So we're introducing the concept of speed lines with this one. And we're kind of doing it a little bit twice, because we have speed lines here and then we have like these are shock lines essentially here. Might be too close together. I'm towing the line between making it too simplistic, because I don't want to make it, it's not a baby book, right? It's not for tiny kids, but it needs to appeal to a little bit of both, right? So I don't want to make it too crazy with the manga style that it overpowers it, but I also want to introduce some of those elements so that I can use them later when I have not necessarily a more serious story, but more fun stories to be able to tell, more playful and out there kind of stories. So the question is, which one do I like better? We are mixing a lot of lights and darks here. I wonder if Let's grab something from one of these. Oh, it looks like Dreamer's home. Let's go up here. Oh, good. I'll be able to ask her opinion on what she thinks we should do. Which one she likes better. This should also make Sora happy, so. Instead of having him kind of like that, I might have to put a black line around them because they, or a white line maybe. Oh, no, black line. Yeah. Hello. I have a question for you. I changed up one of these pages here. Yeah, that looks much better. If there's a package, I have no idea. I haven't checked outside yet.
Can you hold on?
Yeah, we can check outside. Was there supposed to be something that showed up right now? A while ago? Who's it from and what, Never mind? Okay, cool.
On my text it said delivered, and on the thing it said out.
Ah, scared me. I made some adjustments to this page. So it looked like this before. Actually, I changed it again one more time, but it looked like this with the little lines coming out of it. And I decided to try out these speed lines instead.
I like this one better.
Okay, so you do like that one. Okay. And I made adjustments so that these actually match his word bubbles now. So it gives it a little bit.
Yeah.
I think that works much more fun and much better in that way. Okay. Cool. Thank you. Appreciate it. Valuable opinions. Okay, cool. I mean, she really doesn't need to go outside, but this light circle radiant light oh, down there. Okay, opacity 0. Yeah, I think that's working pretty good. It still feels like I have a lot of dead space here, but we're trying to do a lot with what's going on here, so. I think I like that behind, but. Ooh, maybe that's what it was. There we go. Sometimes it takes a little bit. You gotta play with all of the little elements to get them all just right. Cool. Yeah. I think that definitely enhances, definitely makes it pop way more. Let's go ahead and save that. And I thought this page was going to be almost a slam dunk today. Just an easy one. Thought about maybe putting that shadow in the loop, or they're putting it through the little loop too, but I was like, meh. I think we kind of get the idea here that's going on. This is the first one I've changed today. I was doing the Kidlit Thursday, Kidlit postcard Thursday thing, the video, and then this. I'm working on this, so got lots of things going on. I think Patch disagrees. I think he thinks that's his lunch. Sora's been a little bit rowdy since you've been gone.
I know.
Yeah, she definitely wants one. It's not on her. That's on us. Oh, show. How was the dentist? You have beautiful teeth? Very nice. Didn't happen to ask her about insurance, did you? No. Okay. No worries. Yeah, I like that a little bit more. Just kind of fun. Gives it a little bit more of that manga stylings. For sure. Question is on 21, do I add a little bit of like rays coming out of behind the box? I like that page too. So that's the thing is, I'm talking about this a little bit on stream, is overdoing it. I don't like to do too much. Oh, okay. I see what's happening there. Somehow our background got shifted a little bit. It did. Interesting. Shorten it over here? No. Always looking for little weird artifacts and problems that pop up. Okay. That should be better. I should be able to okay, relink back to 20. There we go. The bed. Perfect. Always forget I can do the relinking thing and get the pages. I don't always have to drag and drop them in. Yeah, we're doing a lot of fun like manga stuff here, and then we go back towards being very simplistic. These like 4 pages up here at the top. We've got speed lines, we've got the epic opening of the doors, we've got the surprise with the surprise lines, and not to mention our character morphing into that surprise shape, very pointy. And then the character almost passing away due to being scared. So those are my 4 fun panels that I put together there. And then we go back into our simplistic, which is not bad. Yeah, I'm glad I came back and put in the window back here, or the slider. I put in the table. Oh, I didn't tell you, babe. I made a change to one of the earlier pages. Mm-hmm. So you know how I had put together this one?
Yeah.
Where Buttons has been like, oh, the house is big, and Patch is a little bit nervous about it. But I put the little picture above the table right there. So I changed it so that when he's standing on the table. Yeah. Call back. So. Yeah. I thought that was cute. I thought that was a brilliant idea. Brilliant, I say. Brilliant. Sweet. Okay. I think number 20 is where I want it to be. Don't think I need to do much else at number 20 here. Yeah. I'm gonna sneeze. Holy shit. Pardon? Pardon me. Pardon me. Okay. Yeah, 20 and 21. Good. It's like I already had 20, even though I just made a bunch of changes to it. That's fine. Let's go back to 21 here. Actually, I need to open up 20 again and try something. Put that together. Yeah, it does. Okay. Had a feeling. Yeah, I think that's going to be better. Dang it. I was hoping it wasn't going to be, but... I don't think I'm going to make those... Yeah, that looks evil. We don't want evil. I'm getting on the speed line kick. I can't stop myself. I need more. I need more speed lines. Each bad. Cool. I can just relink them. No, I think that's nice. That worked pretty good. Dang it. I hate when I'm right sometimes. Poop.
You do not hate when you're right.
I do hate when I'm right. That does not feel good. It's poop. Do you know what poop is? Understand the poop?
It's not poopy.
It's poop. So that's the kicker, is that if I leave it without those on, then the pages actually run together. But I do like that gives that extra little... It gives it a little extra. Hmm. That's Popeye. Crazy part is I really like the way this looks, but um. I need to add the end to page 31. Wow, how am I missing that? Hmm. Hmm. I don't know. I think I'm gonna leave it like that. Feels like a little bit of an over embellishment, but I think I'm okay with it. Yeah. So that was 21, so that's good. So then we'd be on to 22 and 23, which I already did a whole bunch of work to 23. We have a little bit more space there we can play with, but I think that's pretty good. Got the same lines there. Let's open up 22 real quick. Ooh, we're getting late in the day. I didn't realize. This one. It's this one. Yes, I feel like if I took this away, it takes away a little bit of the presence of what's going on here. Like, the surprise is not only for our main character here, but it's kind of for our reader as well. So those lines kind of extend out towards us in that way. Like, it's surprise. I'll look at him as a two-panel here. Let's see, pretty good. Wait, do I have this backwards? Did I put this on the wrong page? 25 and 26? Oh, no, it goes into this one. That's why I put those two together. I really wanted to keep this joke in, though. I put it together with that one. Our main character here recovers kind of fast in order to come back over and do this joke, which is kind of me. Sometimes you gotta do it for the jokes. Oh, I remember I do remember an error I saw. That one's fine. I do remember, where did I see that error at? Somewhere. It wasn't one of those two. It was there. It was on 2021. Okay. I was like, I remember seeing something that was off to me. I wanted to look at and fix, maybe. The tail. Let's see. Why did this change? Oh my gosh, I still have 5 minutes from... Is that on there too? It's not on there. Why is that on there? Confused what I did here. Why do I have this extra one? Oh, that's right, so that I can make it blend in with the... Yeah, blend down in with that. Okay. It's like, what the heck did I do here? Why do I have... let's go gradient. Let's turn that -90. Trying to get this adjusted before the end of our stream here. Let's do that. There we go. I wonder why that looked awkward on that other page. Yeah, continuous. Their shadow goes down and it dips underneath. Meets with our shadow. Our characters being backlit. Perfect. Export that there. Okay, let's fix that real quick. Relink. Please, we'll relink it again. Doesn't like when I change out those files. It's 21. Bam. There we go. Cool. Much better. Much better. I think that's about all we're gonna have time for today. Got 20 and 21. I don't think there's much I want to do on 22. The only thing that I could put in there is the cat tree, which was back on 16. I don't necessarily have to be consistent, it's just fine. We can try and see what happens. Don't need 21, we need 22. Yeah, I don't think it's going to add anything for us to do this. Nope, just going to mess up the scene. Sometimes it works in one space, it doesn't work in another. Just depends. Let's see, did our perspective change a little bit? Perspective changed a little bit. It's definitely much closer up by the baseboard. All right, peoples, we are down to 1 minute until our last ad break here. We'll look at a couple things. Let's see, what are my... So we got about 30 seconds until that ad break comes up. There we go. So we will pause for right here for the moment. And then we will come back after the break and we will go from there. So let's check on our assistant cam. I think our assistant is not there at the moment. So we'll just do our outside camera. And then we will take that break real quick. Oh, look at the bird. We'll come back. She is a crazy girl. She's a crazy dog girl. Beautiful day out there. Oh yeah, it's a beautiful day. Should we do our weather report? It's 42 degrees out there and sunny. High of 46, low of 27. Very slight breeze coming in, but clear skies all the way down. Very nice. Hopefully someday I'll be able to go through and fix my deck out there. It's got a couple problems. Few problems. Materials finally given away. Not a fan of those. I think this is one of those early composite deck boards that they put together or built. Because these ones they've taken on a lot of moisture and are starting to split, and when they expand, now they're pushing each other out of their joints. Either that, or this was a system that was not supposed to have screws, and whoever put it together put screws in it, because there are some floating decks that are supposed to be able to grow and shrink depending, but you can see right there's a big shadow down in the bottom right hand corner right next to those chairs. Yeah, it's a big old split in the decking out there. I'll have to fix that at some point. Take all the deck boards up and put some new ones in. Theoretically. Okay, so before we close up for the day, I put the gym in there. I moved it around a little bit. I think the question I have, and I'm going to leave it in here for now and probably address this again on Wednesday when we get back on for our next stream, is whether or not it eats up too much of the presence of what we're doing here. So like this is supposed to be the big surprise moment, and I wanted to kind of focus on this, but I didn't want to do I didn't want to do a scene like this where it just makes the background disappear. Maybe I should have swapped. I should have put the background on this one and taken the background out of that one. No, because I wanted him jumping out into the space. That's why I did that. But so balancing elements in your illustrations. So right now everything is kind of pointing towards the middle here, right? We have our two characters, we have our surprise. It's a little off center, but it's not too bad. Like I could probably take our main character and move him back over here a little bit to see if I can push him back into where we need him to be. But the elements kind of like this being off to the left, him being a little bit over to the left, balances out him being over to the right a little bit, and all of our arrows pointing into the center. So like it feels a little off, but it also feels a little bit balanced with the things that are going on. And then adding this chunk here kind of disrupts the reading here, and kind of gives us this jumbled mess and kind of, yeah, like your eyes are bouncing around up in here space when they should just be straight in the middle. Which I feel like this does a little bit better job doing that. So definitely something I'm gonna have to wrangle with on Wednesday and see if I can figure out how to make that work a little bit better. Or see if I can make it work better. But that'll be a question for another day. So let's go ahead and we'll thank the people that were in here. Thank you, Dreamer. Thank you, Bshak. Thank you, Sunny. Thank you, Sundray, for coming in and watching the stream for a little bit. I appreciate you all. And I'm happy to see you guys come back and chat for a little while. That's always fun. It's never required, but it is deeply appreciated, for sure. Other than that, we will be back on Wednesday, or I will be back on Wednesday for another art stream. Probably like I said, keep working on some more of these books. Pages. Saturday, I have that event that I will be setting up for, so and that shouldn't affect any of the other streams that I have going on. It shouldn't affect Dungeon Protocol stream. Should not affect the 500 Little Things episode stream that we do on Sundays. Should be all good for that. Also, if you happen to miss our episode last night, we had a good one where Dreamer and I talked about what it would be like if we hadn't got together early on when we were in high school and we met now at 40 years of age. Would we still date each other? Would we be interested in each other? And we kind of put together some rules for our little hypothetical situation, and we just kind of played. We doctored it a little bit, and we kind of came up with some scenarios. But yeah, we just played a little bit, and it was a good one. It was a good episode. So definitely check that out if you're interested in it. Other than that, let's see who is on. I'm going to refresh my browser here. Let's see who's on that we could possibly raid. None of my art friends are on. Enchanted Siren is on, but I have not been there in a hot minute, so I don't know. That's okay. We will continue the search to find more creative folks to pass around the buck, pass around the raids, and do stuff like that. If Sage is on at some point, we would love to pass over to Sage too, but we'll see about that. We'll see how things go. But other than that, I think we're done. Does anybody else? Sunny, do you have anything to throw in here before we roll up for the afternoon? Anybody else have anything to throw in here before the end of our stream? I'll give you a minute to think about it. Let's see. I'll flop it back over to Canva real quick. Do 2021. Yeah, so we need to mess with 22, 23, the rest of those, and then come back towards 3, 11, and 19. Gotta mess with those some more. And we gotta work on our cover at some point too, so we definitely gotta get back to it. That one will be fun because that will be, if I start working on the cover, I'm probably gonna have to reveal the name of the next book. I think is the big, I think that's why I'm waiting on that one a little bit, is because then I'll have to reveal that, I believe. So, but yeah, let's roll it up for the day. Thank you all for coming, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your Monday, and the rest of your work week. I appreciate y'all, but have a good day. We'll see you next time. Bye.